Welcome back, everybody. This is the PCL. I am your host, Invasion Bing. We are two days away from the end of the TPP division. This is the 5th day of the money round. The 6th day of the money round is the end. So that means Thursday is the last day of competition. Right now, we have the worst flight path we've ever seen. It's going to be from a little bit above Quarry straight to Novo. Teams are going to really have to stretch to get to where they want to go. I'm talking about they're going to have to either get in vehicles right off, or they're going to have to do a little bit of floating before they can even get to a place where they might feel comfortable looting. We will see how today turns out. Let's check out what the standings are going forward. We want to make sure these are up-to-date standings where teams are right now. As you can see, the mates are in first place with 227 points. Winner Circle in second place with 198 points. Behind them, Avita 169, the Valor Kings 133, Sweat Lounge Gaming 127, Myth 91, Torch 85, Two Cell Phones 73, Direct Assault 67, Botshot 59, Excessive Gaming 43, Safari Esports 42, War Crimes 37, Pub Jeep and the Boys 24, FLC with 11, and Happy Ending with 5. As we go straight into the live view, we want to make sure that you know this is a console PUBG tournament or event. With that being said, we cannot go straight into the spectating view. We have to wait until we kill ourselves, and after that we can get into the flyover camera. Remember, we are in the flyover camera as long as possible because we're trying to stop the disconnects, and we cannot switch into the player perspective because we cannot get out of the player perspective once we switch into it. Towards the end of the game, we will go into the player's perspective so you guys can see what everybody else sees. Currently, we are missing 3 teams. Happy Endings, PUBG and the Boys, and FLC are not present today. And one team is running a one-man for this particular game, and that would be War Crimes. As you see, these teams could not go to the East Coast at all. Somehow, some way, Safari Esports has already rotated all the way to their typical drop, which is great for them. We have SLG, who's found a home right here in the GACA fields per se. And then you have the mates still in their respective area in Pachinki. Excessive Gaming using the school compound and then going to school is Tinsy. Tinsy getting shot at by M. Tyrannical and I think that's Dom and Quakes are also moving into position to fight right here. Torch is doing a good job. Torch likes being around this same area. And then down here we have Avita in their respective area. It looks like WC had to rotate to a different location today just because they couldn't get into their spot. VK going into their typical spot. And that's all we have so far here on this map view. We do have DA who decided to go military along with Two Cell Phones as well as Myth. We're going to see a lot of action just around this particular section, I believe, as the time goes on. Thank you guys for being here today. We appreciate you stopping by and joining the console, the PCL, the PUBG Console League. There's nothing else that we can't say anything more than that. Thank you for all the love, the hosts, the follows, all the responses on Twitter, everything that you guys do for us to show your support with this competitive push for console. It looks like Donkey was trying to do his best, but he ended up getting 2v1 right there. Down he goes. He'll have to sit out and wait for his other teammates to arrive. That would be an elimination. So now there are only 12 teams up. This means there's going to be a lot of space in the circle. There's going to be a lot of area for them to go in. This is excellent. This is wonderful. Want to make an announcement to make sure that you guys understand and you know that there are new events that will be posted on the PCL website tonight. We will have a duos kill race coming at the end of August. There will be one for the EU as well as one for NA. Be sure to get in that and enjoy yourself. It's going to be 32 team, a maximum team versus team. Whoever gets the most kills out of 3 games ends up being the winner of that situation. Expect it to be very, very nice. It's going to be a very good time. It's shaping up to be an all-day event, to be honest with you. So we will be on from 7 a.m. for the EU version until 10 p.m. for the end of the NA, and then we'll be back the next day to handle the championships. Joker pulls up over here. He's getting shot at by the entire Dub C. He's going to try to figure out a way to avoid these shots and avoid this action, but it's going to be pretty tough. Remember, this is the TPP perspective, so he does have a little bit of an advantage right here. He does have the ability to peek over this ridge. Getting shot at, but still going to be all right here. If he could take down one member of Dub C right here and get a confirmation, that is a win for him. It looks like he's going to be really low on health right here. Snakeology is coming over to give a little bit of a distraction. Nades are going out. I don't think they know that Joker is this high. Warhawk did get a few shots on him. Snakeology, so it's going to be a 2v2 situation right here. Warhawk trying to get him angle. I thought Joker might have been able to put some shots down on him right there, but he's not able to get those. So Warhawk is going to be able to make his move behind this cover. Destroyer taking shots at Snakeology. Snakeology has opened up the little gateway for him. Straight legit gonna knock I Am Soup. And then I Am Soup's gonna be thirsted. Mask is behind Joker. I am not sure that he knows that. And here comes Myth Deadly and the rest of Myth. As they pull up over here, Avita has not Kofri. That is Ratatat. 2 shots going down, some damage being dealt to Myth as they tried to pull up to help on this fight. Deadly is driving. More shots by Snake. Destroyer taking some damage here. Deadly is driving right to Avita, which could cause some problems for them. If he pulls up on this fight, down goes Joker. Joker gets knocked by Mask. I was wondering when Mask was going to use that advantage that he has from behind to get a knock right there. Mask actually knocks Snake. I thought that says Snakeology. It does not. That does not say that, but Snake does go down. Now Avita knows Avita's taking shots at the other members of Myth. It seemed like if they would have just pulled up and trusted their teammates on their calls, even though they got shot, they would have been able to overwhelm the opposite team just with sheer numbers. Now Vita's going to try to push over here and be as aggressive as possible, it looks like. Beard and Deadly are caught in the open. Not much they can do. They're going to have to hope they hit some shots or somebody misses some shots right here. Deadly hits a shot right there, but look at this. Onyx is going to pull up, I think, behind them. We have to see where the next zone is popping. Lou's going to pull up to create an angle right here. VK is actually just rotating. They have already lost a member in a fight. Oh, they already have a kill in this fight. Deadly taking some damage is going to have to get on the side of the rock. Standards is going to put down Beard, and then Deadly's going to go down as well. That is not how Myth envisioned this first game right here. Their first engagement. Looks like the circle has popped onto the main island. People are going to start rotating up to the main island as we see. Again, there is a lot of space. There's a lot of space here, a lot of space for people to occupy. Looks like Onyx decided to pull up and get aggressive. I don't think he knew that that fight was going to end that quickly, or he was just trying to get one, to pick one person off at a time. Free Smoke has rotated. DA is rotating out of the blue right now. It looks like if they get out right here, two cell phones might have a chance to do some damage. Torch has already rotated to the middle of the zone. XSE is rotated right into Watertown. Shots going down from two cell phones right on the Free Smoke. Free Smoke able to get out of there. Ignite's going to pull in a little while after this. It looks like Avita is pulling down right to get this loot. I wonder if, and yep, there it goes. Onyx is going to be able to get a pop shot in, knock one. Now, the issue here is they have a lot of vehicles, a lot of vehicle coverage, so they're going to be able to get this res. I think Onyx should probably rotate away from this fight now that the whole team is aware of his position and he doesn't have any support. We have WC, as you can see, making a rotation as well right by VK. Ratatat has gone to get some angles, and Ratatat might cause a problem for Onyx. No, Onyx has made it back to the team. All he wanted to do was get that knock, cause a little damage, cause a little confusion. As he does that, his team is now rotating away. Avita having to pick up their teammate. Now we see some teams rotating due north. 11 teams up in phase number, going to phase number 2. You'll love to see it. This means better frames for everybody. Better frames for everybody and easier rotation. So we're going to see a lot more fights at the end of the game than we usually do during the middle. And we understand that some teams will not be able to make it to all the events. We do ask that if you do register that you have a full commitment no matter what goes on with your team and in their personal life. We just ask that the dates are shown to you. So we just ask that you be as committed as possible and maintain a professional status when you do join the leagues. It's not fun for anybody when you leave prematurely before the tournament is over, no matter what your score is, no matter what conflicts or what issues are there, you know. Showtime, straight legit. Gravity gonna take down. Gravity gonna get taken down by Triple OG. Tactical's gonna get a knock with the nade. And then Dimshik is gonna take out. That's another not. Oh, that's another confirm. I think Triple OG is gonna try to get his kill. Straight legit has 2 people on him. There is SOG, I believe. Yes, SOG is also shooting from afar. Now Sparky and Straight Legit are having a one-on-one. They both miss some shots. Sparky finally takes down. Gravity dies to that C4 put there by Triple OG. Triple OG just wanted to make sure he confirmed this kill. Again, like I said, SLG is shooting from above. Now we have Triple OG here trying to get his heels off. Triple OG going to use this TPP to his advantage right here. Remember, in the PCL, we do have a TPP league and we do have an FPP league as well. We understand that some people believe the FPP is a little bit more competitive, but we allow everybody to participate in this event. Good shots by Triple OG using the TPP to get Dimshik out of there. Now it's Tacticals and Triple OG right here. Are they going to allow Triple OG to get the ace right here on the mates? Down goes Sparky. Triple OG almost able to pull it out, but then Tacticals knock Sparky. Now this is going to be a problem because here comes SLG. SLG really does need to get the mates out of here. It would be great if the mates, it would be great for SLG if they could get all of the mates out of here. That allows them to catch back up. Tactical is going to leave Sparky and go and get to safety. Now some more shooting going on. Torch popping shots. I think Torch is shooting at XSE. XSE happens to be behind us right here. XSE loses finger skills. Quake's going to get the knock and Quake's going to get the confirmation. Let's check out the map view, see where people are. Tacticals is going to try to ride all the way out to the crates, trying to stay alive and get some placement points for his team. XSC still taking shots at Torch. It looks like King Diffie is going to roll right up on direct assault. This is some good action to say that we only have 10 teams alive and 32 people. Right there, King Diffie gets taken down. Again, getting caught over rotating. It's tough. He found the spot he wanted to go. He just drove too close to the building. Warrior Muffin is going to leave this and is going to back away. Solar trying to find another way out of here. I wonder if Diffie was thinking about actually going to these buildings or if he wanted to evade that situation. And Muffin, car's going to be on fire. She's still going to ride it out. She has to get out. She takes more damage. Solar's going to pick her up. Solar taking damage. Muffin going to get knocked out of the car. Tinsy putting a lot of shots down on her. That's what you don't want to see if you are two cell phones. Losing Muffin and Diffie is very, very tough. They have to tighten up those rotations in order to advance later on in the upcoming games. We did get some word that there are some advances in the custom situation for a console, so that allows us maybe to add back in Miramar and at least Miramar and see how that goes. We are not sure if we're gonna add Sandhawk to the gameplay just because of the newness of it and how people feel. They haven't had a chance to practice, so we're not too sure about adding that into our future competitions. Same thing with Vikendi. Vikendi's sort of a slower map. We tried the Vikendi before and the competitors did not like it, so we might stick to Sandhawk. We might stick to Erangel and Miramar. Those things are to be announced. 10 teams up, 30 alive right here. Bot shot still putting down shots on Torch. SOG is gonna have to rotate in. WC is gonna have to rotate in, and then Safari Esports. Tacticals is probably gonna take this wide rotation to the small side and stay up here. And then DA is probably going to push down here. AV is the team to watch, and we got to see what Sola does going forward. Sola is the last member of her team alive. If you remember, Superman got put out pretty early in the competition, and then Warrior Muffin and King Diffie were just taken out as well. And here we go. We have Avita pushing up a little bit to DA. DA is going to make a rotation. This is a shocking rotation to me. Deadeye putting down some shots on Ratatat. Actually, they're not rotating. They're just pulling up to give themselves some cover. Red Eye is going to be one shot right here. He had Ratatat down pretty low, was not able to get that finish, and now he has to back up a tad. Now, is XSE going to be aggressive right here? If so, they could come up with a lot of kills shooting from the back side right here, or they just gonna let this fight play out. 4 members up for each team. 3 members hard pushing on this side right here. Ignite, Red Eye, and Diplomacy. This is Lou and Ratatat right here. Diplomacy out by himself. They're gonna get a team shot on him. He drops down. They can't shoot him. Good play right here by Diplomacy, able to stay up. Lou getting shot in the back. Lou getting taken down by Moose Slaps. This changes the fight already. Diplomacy still not going down. Deadeye getting the knock right there. And then Ratatat going down to Ignite. Ignite gonna, Ratatat's gonna bleed out. Sweeney gonna try to take some shots right there. Sweeney knocks Free Smoke. Sweeney does not have a helmet on. Diplomacy gets the knock on Sweeney. DA doing a very good job. Standers gonna push up. Standers gonna get shot right here. Standers gonna be 30 health. Standers goes down. That is a veto wiped by DA. Is XSE going to allow that to happen without pushing up over here to get some confirms? They do have a member down. Moose Slaps has pushed all the way over, but he's late on the rotation. It looks like there's gonna be 4 members up for DA. Zalodi's gonna go down to Destroyer elsewhere. Moose Slaps takes shots at the far player and not the close player. Kinsey's gonna be low on health from those shots. No nades going out. There goes a nade from Moose Slaps, is gonna take down Free Smoke, but then Red Eye gets a knock right there. And then down goes Havoc as well. Who is still up on this team? I think it's Tinsy. Tyrannical getting taken down by Trouble. Remember, Trouble is a solo right now. Tinsy still getting some shots down there. He has faith that he could get a knock right here. Here comes a nade. If this nade works, oh, that was a mollying up the hill. Did not work right there for him. 8 teams up right here, 24 alive. Kinsey gonna go down. This is phase 4. There is gonna be a chance for that res. Free Smoke gets the res, and now they're gonna start moving into the circle. Phase 5 coming right up. Let's see where that circle pops. Care package directly in the middle circle. Nobody has it. There's gonna be a fight over here between SLG and Torch. They are so close. If you guys can recall, we always talk about this kind of circle where everybody's spread outside of the ring. What ends up happening is a lot of cross shots go down, and the team without a team pushing them and being aggressive is the team that usually wins. Kid's gonna get double shot right there by M and Quakes, and he's gonna get thirsted really quickly. And then Trouble gonna go down to M as well. So at least Whistler and Monza to deal with this 3-man. Whistler goes down as well, and then Monza finally able to take down Quakes, but now on his reload, it looks like he has a barrel, and it's gonna take him too long to get that knock. That was an AEK. It took him too long to get that reload off, and he was knocked. Way to come to his rescue. M right there with that finish. Well done by Torch. Trying to make some waves in this last week. You love to see it. WC still alive. It's going to be a push going on right here from Safari Esports. All you have to do is catch one, and then Destroyer has some shots on Jack. Jack goes down. Not only shot by Destroyer, but also shot by Mass. Caleb going to get caught in that same cross. And now even more. Warhawk makes the cross even more. Now it's Bitterson. They're shooting from all angles. Bitterson is going to be in trouble here. Not much he could do. There, down goes Safari Esports. WC played that very well. You wonder how soon WC saw them, because if WC had them in their sights the whole time, they made the right comms to get that job done very quickly. GG's right there. That 3-man plays very well. We still have DA still alive. Torch still alive. 1 member from 2 cell phones still alive. And then we have Botshot over here alive as well. Let's see how they play this. This is gonna be a slow circle just because of the amount of people left. This is phase number 5. There are 4 phases left until phase number 9. Again, thank you guys for the host and for the follows. We really appreciate it here at the PCL. You know, we're striving to be better and better each time by providing you guys multiple events and things that you would actually love to watch. Torch being shot at, I think, by Botshot. Dom taking some damage. Solar's just going to try to play the blue for as long as she can. Hopefully, she believes that Torch won't push over that way. Diplomacy knocked by Warhawk. Instant thirsted by Warhawk as well. Now you have DA, Ignite, and Free Smoke going. I thought there were 4 of them. Yes, Deadeye, Red Eye is still back here prone against these rocks, just trying to stay alive for as long as possible. We got some heavy pushes coming up right here. Watch out for Team 13 Botshot. They might have the angles. As every team pushes in, you just want to see if shots going out right here. Torch making a play. It looks like towards DA. We are gonna get into the first the player perspective as soon as we get our next team wipe. I'm gonna try to move up. M was trying to create some cover for himself. Sola putting shots down on Ignite. She's just trying to get a 1 confirmation for herself. Give her team some points. Dom gets the knock, and now Sola's gonna get the steal right here. No, actually, Dom gets another knock, and then M gets a knock, and Sola goes down to M as she tries to crawl in. At least 4 teams up. Now we have Torch. Torch puts down 10 kills already. Nades going out right here. Botshot has an opportunity. Destroyer getting some good shots down on Rom Rom's got to trust himself. Rom not able to confirm that kill. Is going to get knocked by that nade. Shots being taken right here by M. M's not able to put down any damage. M's kind of whiffing on these shots. M actually hit the shot right there on Warhawk. That's not what Warhawk needs. He's going to try to smoke right here. Not able to get his smokes off. Mask going to push down on Count Shankula. Quake's going to take down Zalodi. Count Shankula going to get taken down by Mask. This is a two-team situation now. It looks like we have Torch versus WC. Shots going out from everybody at everybody. Oh man, those are big shots right there taken by M, trying to get him off cover. Torch has 12 kills right now. 12 kills in the second place is so good for them. 12 kills in the first place is even better. WC has 8 kills right now. They need a first place as well. This is a very important match, very important fight right here. Dom able to get a care package, able to get some gear out of that as he smokes it out. Torch not taking over the zone like we typically see, instead deciding to play back on the edge. They're just going to meet each other in the middle, it looks like. Got shots popping off. Dom 3 gear decides to leave the weapon. It was probably an arm of something like that in this situation. He's more comfortable shooting the DMR or the assault rifle. It looks like Torch, M getting shot at on the cross. These guys are all gonna play the trees as close as possible just until the next circle kicks in and they can become they're forced to get closer. And them shots go off. That's M with that MK. Trying to get some knocks. Each team is looking for a knock so they can push and take advantage number-wise. It is currently 3v3. M is low. He's not going to peek. He's going to try to get his heel off. As you see that, you're going to see Destroyer try to rotate down and get a better angle on M so he can get some shots off. What you don't want to do if your Destroyer is over-rotate and then put yourself in a position where you gave up the angle to somebody else. In this case, that is exactly what just happened right there. He rotated to get the angle on M, and M was leading him into the shots of Quake, and then Quake ends up putting him down. That's trusting your teammate in order to advance your position. And now Warhawk running in a straight line is gonna allow M to hit some shots down on him. M rushing those shots, shooting him fully auto. He's gonna allow Destroyer to get res right here. This res is going to be crucial for Warhawk, and then Mass knocks Dom. This might be a game-changing play right here. That's just a smooth flip-flop on how everything happened. Smoke's going to come out. There's not going to be a res for Dom. Mass is going to hold. Dom's going to bleed out. Dom's going to make the calls right here, and Quakes is going to try to 1v1 Mask. M is going to be low right there from the shots from Warhawk. Looks like Destroyer and Warhawk are just gonna play this shit, and then they're gonna play it very well. Now Quake's gonna be prone right here. He knows that Mask is right there. Dom is calling him out. He's just unsure if he should push this fight. His vest is in tatters, and so is his helmet. He does have an M4, and the M4 might not be enough stopping power for this particular fight right here. Destroyer is still looking for Quakes. Doesn't have the angle on him. Destroyer is in a perfect spot. M's gonna have to move into the zone, and so is Quakes. And with that zone move, it's gonna put them all in a tough spot. Mass finally getting that confirmation on Dom. Dom was gonna bleed out. Mass just accelerated the process. I'm still not sure what to do in this position. He can't push too far. He doesn't. He's afraid to expose himself, especially because he does not have a helmet on. So all those peaks, Mask finally taking down Quakes. So now it's just M as Quakes pushes up this hill. That'll be 10 kills for WC as well. M's gonna pop off, and now M's gonna get shot from the side. That's gonna be the end of this game right there. WC coming through with 11 kills and the victory, and then Torch coming through with what appears to be 14 kills. No, I apologize. That's 12 kills. And then Botshot coming in with 1 kill after that 3-man performance. Let's take you straight to the instant replay. Now, right here, this was a crazy, like this was the craziest time of that whole game, where Botshot had pushed out, and then they got stuck in between Torch and WC. There wasn't much that they could do right there. So with that being said, I think this was a great game. Even at the end right here, WC being able to get that res on Destroyer really helped them out. You would like to see, I see the issue right there, but M got that knock. You got to hope he plays it just a little bit more aggressive so that he can confirm that kill, or at least not let Warhawk push down there. I think if he takes his time instead of shooting the MK full auto, he takes his time, he has a better chance of hitting those shots. And if he hits those shots and takes down Warhawk right there, that would really put his team in the position to have won this game. Again, Torch putting down a lot of kills. A second place finish is not a terrible thing. They're moving their way up into the top 3. That's where they want to be. I'm not sure if that win will put them in the top 3, but this is them just working to get better and to get in better placement for the final day, which is on Thursday. WC just doing everything that they can to try to catch the mates right here. I believe that this game is going to put them right there close to the mates. The mates were not able to have the typical game, the game that they've been having so far. And I think this game right here will allow WC to catch up a little bit. It's important. There's only a limited amount of time in the money round still, and these teams are trying to do what they can to crawl back into the top 3 or to close the space on the number 1 team. Well played right here. Good shots, good communication between WC, Winner Circle, and awesome job of getting the res and maintaining their composure. Being able to maintain your composure under pressure situations like this, boom, RMV goes down. Destroyer goes down. He's bleeding out. Nobody panics. Instantly, Warhawk is on that push down to them, and it works out. I thought it might have been a bad play right there, but I think the only thing that really helps him is the fact right here. I think he should just, if he just is using single right there, I think he might get that knock, because he could take his time. He can account for the dips and the dodges that Warhawk is doing, but Warhawk did a good. First of all, Destroyer does a good job. After he gets knocked, he crossed to the hard cover, and then Warhawk runs down, avoids the shots, gets in the hard cover with him, picks him up. Great play. Smokes go out. Now it's a 2v1 on this tree. The fact that Mass knocks Dom elsewhere really causes a problem, because now it's a 3v2, and then that ends up leaving 2 people against him, holding him, and then it's a 1-on-1 with Quakes. And Quakes never really, it looks like Quakes never really saw Mask, as Mask makes the plays that he made. Again, well played by WC. You have to wonder, if you're wondering why they're in the top 2, this is the reason. They have games like that. For the first couple weeks, they couldn't get a win and they couldn't close out games. And back then I said, listen, if they start closing out games, especially with the number of kills that they're getting right now, they will be in the top 2, and if not winning this tournament or this event. And I see that happening right here. Unless the mates, again, the 2, I don't know if you guys know this, but on Thursday, there were 4 matches. 2 of those matches were won by WC. 2 of those matches were won by the mates. We'll see how this turns out. I know SOG and Torch are not just going to let these teams get these victories or have a cakewalk to getting these victories. So I'm eager to see how they handle things going forward. It's always interesting to me to see just how teams bounce back after the first game jitters, and after the first game, after the first the early outs in the first game. These are just good shots from the side. But we will be right back after these brief messages. Thank you guys very, very much. Welcome back, everybody. This is the PCL, and I am your host, Invasion Bing. This is match number 2, and we are back in air and go. Last match was won by WC. Second place, in a close second place, was Torch right there. Well done by them. Everybody, they're playing very well. Avita went out pretty early in that engagement, so we're gonna see if that changes the tide and how the score plays out from that right there. We're definitely trying to see. That wasn't the first of all, that was not the best circle for any team. So these teams will get a better circle or a better flight path, and that should help them out going forward. We got to see if teams are going to bounce back from the hardships of the first round. Very important to see that. That is the key. What happens to some teams is they end up they're riddled, and then they're nervous after the first round, and then they start arguing amongst each other, and then they do not play the same way that they're capable of, or the same way that they have been playing, and it causes a lot of grief and a lot of problems. Let's go straight into the scores so you guys can see just where the top 5 are standing. That's all we're going to give you is the top 5. If you would like to know the scores, just do exclamation point leaderboard in the chat and you can get a deeper dive into the scores. What you need to know though is Ratatat is the kill leader with 51 and the damage leader with almost 9,000 so far. Tacticals has the lead on the points, but right now the mates 231 points and 141 kills, doing 24,000 damage. The mates are just absolutely going in. They were taken out last game by DA along with SLG, and that really shocking that they went out that early. And now you see that winner circle. My apologies. And now you see that winner circle is in second place with 219 points and 36 kills. That win definitely boosted them up. Now they are only a few points away from the lead. Avita in third place, of Valor Kings in fourth, and Sweat Lounge Gaming in fifth place. Torch trying to close in on that top 5 as Sweat Lounge Gaming closing in on Valor Kings in that top 4 position. The top 3 are very, very spicy though. This is what you can kind of expect from these teams. These are the veteran teams. These are teams that have the most wins in PUBG console comp right here. These are the big dogs. M's gonna get taken down by finger skills already, but these are the big dogs. These are the guys that people know and people respect in this community. At a point in time, some people didn't want to compete because they said that the top 3 teams always win. There was another team that has retired from playing that was in the same boat prior to this, but these are your top teams. In every league that we've had so far, one of these 3 teams has been in the top 2 or has been fighting for a top position. You love to see it. That shows consistency. That shows dedication. That shows that these guys play a lot together and they communicate very, very well. And if you could tell right here, we have in Raz, we have 2 cell phones. This is we call this a Yasniana Pollyanna circle. And then right now we have Torch being in their split compounds, the ones that they typically loot. Then we have XSE over here, school and apartments. 2 cell phones in Raz. WC finally getting their team together there in North George. And then we have Safari Esports in the crates. We have Botshot and Gaka, SLG in their spots. Rom kind of getting close to Whistler, where Whistler got his first kill that last game. And then we have WC pulling up and holding that bridge area over there. Avita making their way into the circle. VK holding their typical spots. Now they have migrated to not only taking over farm, but also taking over Milta. And DA still believing in military and dropping there right now. Now we're going to have some teams rotate. I don't expect to see a lot of fights. And if we do see a fight, it'll be down here with SLG popping some shots at Rom as Rom is out there by himself. There's not going to be a good look unless he gets back. He's going to have to try to get back to his team by any means necessary. And I think SLG might hard push him. We could try to get to that as fast as we can. Again, I forgot to have our normal disclaimer, so let me put it out there. We are a console tournament and a console league. So what that means is we do not have the same spectating options as PC does. Currently, our spectating options are the flyover camera or the player perspective. We cannot switch in and out of both of them. We cannot select which person we want to put the first person camera on yet either. So we tend to stay in the overhead view, and then towards the end of the game, we get right in there and we give you the player perspective so you can see how players are shooting. But we do not control which player we go to. It is random and it goes just for the bumpers. So we just do the best that we can to give you guys the content that you deserve. Kid is taking shots right here at Rom. I don't know who else is in the car with him, but he's not able to get a knock as they are going to escape. Just gonna pull into a different compound, I think. Gonna get some heals. Ram is gonna be one shot. I think SLG might push this as they got him low. Are they gonna allow Kid to push 1v4 right now, or are they gonna come up and help him? Because it looks like Kid is pushing this 1v4. Kid decides to drive away. And Snake going down to Onyx, getting ran over. They left him out there by himself. He was probably looking for some. Oh man, Kid does pull up. I did not expect this to happen. Now I was wondering why Kid was so close to the compound, but he wanted this action. They're gonna pop his tire and force him to stay there, and Shankel is gonna take him down with the VSS. That's not what you wanted to see from Kid right there. Kid is usually a better, a smarter player in that, but he is gonna get Sturdy knocked because Sturdy is not looking, and Mons is gonna get that thirst. Oh, he got the knock. Was not able to get the thirst. Here comes Whistler. Zaloti gonna have to make a play here. Whistler's gonna come full speed over here. Shots being taken out. Monza gonna do a little bit of damage now. Monza gonna push Zaloti as tough as possible. Monza not able to get the confirmation, but oh, there goes the confirmation from Whistler. Monza trying to get a jump shot in here on Zaloti, not able to do it. He needs to get a heal off just to make sure. And as he tries to get his heal off now, it's too late. And Zaloti's gonna push. Trouble should have had. Trouble does have his back, but he was not able to get that angle. Whistler gonna take down Zaloti. He had the cross angle on him, so that's 2 members down from each team. It's 2v2. It's gonna be a res right here on Monza. Monza is in a good spot for a cover. Trouble is a very, very composed player. He's gonna be able to get this res off and then take his time. And now he's gonna get insta focus. Gonna shoot Rom from the side. Rom's gonna be one shot. Then Whistler gonna come up, push, get a shot in there, take down Rom. Now Shankula. Now this is the decision. Do you run away and maintain your position, or do you stay and fight? Yeah, this is stuff that you do not see in other leagues or in PC. Instead, it's a lot of slower play. You don't have teams who play this aggressive. You don't have teams that are willing to just stop on a team like that because they have them low and team push. I think this is the difference. This is the thing that separates console comp and PC comp. PC comp, it's a lot of strategies and a lot of laying down for parts of the game. Kyle Shankla had no chance. Down he goes. Blue's gonna hit right here, and then they're gonna have a ways to travel to get in the zone. 12 teams up, 44 alive. WC rotating in 2 from Pachinki. You see the mates in their spot. This is the mates rotation for this zone. They rotate onto that plateau up there where the hangars are, and then they rotate down from there. Seems like 2 cell phones in a very good compound. We all love this compound. I don't know what to call it. Let's call it Squiggly Road compound. And then up top, we have Safari Esports waiting for a care package. They're going to be able to claim that care package. Down here, camping the bridge, the Yaz bridge is going to be Finger Skills and XSE. Showtime and VK are going to be in Poly, and it looks like Torch and Dom are going to hold the tall buildings out there. So that's the police and the firehouse looking building. DA is going to rotate up the side, the east side, and Avita going to be comfortable in this spot right here. You guys know that spot. That's the spot with the ridge in front of it and the small house right there. I think they're banking on the circle ending down here in the Pollyanna field. I'm just not sure how that goes. 60, and yes, they've guessed right. Safari Esports out of the zone. They didn't do a bad job of rotating up there because they were able to catch a care package, but they're gonna have to rotate back in the zone and find the spot. XSE, good spot for XSE as well. XSE is going to be able to gate to camp or keep out anybody who is on that bridge. Torch and VK shooting at each other from afar. Also, it looked like Torch was hit by somebody in the orange, so maybe Myth, or no way. I'm just gonna assume that was somebody from Myth, because if not, that means it would have to be somebody from the mates, and that person would have to be so far away. Remember, everybody who's here, thank you guys for all the follows and all the hosts. We will continue to bring you this action. There is a lot of action coming. Look at this. Superman by himself over here. Tried to run by himself. Finger skills is going to get some shots on him, and down goes Superman. I'm not exactly sure how he ended up there by himself, but he is taken down. There are more events coming. Make sure you tune in, or you go to www.pubgconsoleleague.com to get in on the action. Remember that by the end of the night, there will be a duos kill race up and available for the NA and the EU. They'll be at different times. Please, if you are in the NA, please select the NA section and not the EU section. We want to make this as fair as possible, and we want to make sure that everybody has the pings and necessary to play. There are no stipulations or guidelines for teams. This is just a good old-fashioned kill race with your with whoever you decide to be your duo. It is a $50 buy-in, but it is an $1,000 first place prize if you win it. There is a prize for second and for third place. And that's that. We also have a high stakes squad event that's coming up. It'll be a 4-day event, 2 Saturdays, 2 Sundays. We have a fight going on down here. This is an important fight. That's very important. Safari Esports is comfortable in their spot. XSC is not going to push out for that fight over there as well. There's 12 teams up, 43 alive. This is phase number 2. Myth Beard and his team. Myth shooting at Torch. None of these bullets are hitting each other. They're not even getting to each other. And then right here, we still have that fight between XSE and Safari Esports. More shots being taken. Just some back and forth right here. Oh, finger skills catching someone. Khan's going to be able to get rezzed. His helmet is going to be on one shot. WC War Crimes has rotated in to this circle from the top. As you see, XSE has kind of pushed up here. There's no reason to have this fight. XSE can wait, and this will force Safari Esports to rotate again towards them. Wonder if WC War Crimes is going to push down and get involved in this fight. There is an opportunity for them to put some shots down on Safari Esports, but they will put themselves in jeopardy of XSE. We have a rotation going on right here. SLG finally rotating into the zone. Avita, I think we have just disconnected. I am not 100% sure, but that is fine. Let's go to a quick intermission. We'll be right back with some more action. Okay, so we are back with action right here. This is Torch. Torch was just calling out. They were able to spot a team that was far away from them, or the team that was on the other apartments across from them. Sorry, you guys, about the disconnection. There's nothing that we can do about that here. We just can account for that, and then try to give you guys content as the best that we can. Some shots going down still. It looks like Torch is able to see Myth over there, and Myth is able to put some shots down. We also have... Oh, I see. We also have up right now. Let's hear the comms. Let's hear their comms. This right here that we're watching is Tyrannical. We are spectating M, but M has died. So they are just checking out. He's just currently watching Tyrannical. They know that there's a team across from them as they shoot back and forth, but they also know that there is a team currently in their area. This is phase 2 going to phase 3. They're in a good position. I don't expect to see them leaving here anytime soon. Torch is one of those teams, after they get in their positions, they like to hold and wait for things to happen.
Go ahead him. Fuck you. Got one more thing.
It seems like Tyrannical got a hit right there. Still not getting that much action. Remember, there won't be that much action until this circle closes. Let me send you guys over. This is King Diffie. He is in the same exact city, just further down. So we know of at least 3 teams in this city. Right there, we just saw something go off. Let's give you some comms. Just going to use his TP advantage for as long as he can, trying to get some comms out of there. They were not able to get those knocks, which is really gonna hurt. Not really gonna hurt them, but now they gave up their position with their shots, and they weren't able to hit those shots. So that is gonna do a little bit of damage to what they are trying to do. But that's all fine. Sometimes that happens.
No vehicles either.
We got the vehicle that Wizard pulled up on. Yeah. And we can take our vehicle still, I think.
You hear that they're struggling for vehicles right here. They're doing their best to find one.
I'm thinking
anywhere we pull up on is gonna be a crash. Green mark? Alright. Saying this much, we all cannot be in one vehicle.
It sounds like Muffin is telling them that they can't be in one vehicle. They've had their woes with that before, so they're gonna try to do something different. They think that they're gonna have to crash a compound in order to make things happen, and I believe the same thing. The only way they make it out of there is if they crash a compound. It looks like we're a little late on the next team that we're looking at. Checking out Avita right here, as Ratatat is currently knocked. Getting up. Don't know what happened, but he is knocked. Gonna take a full boost right here. Nobody has died. There were a lot of knocks, a lot of rotations, but again, nobody has died. Let's hear what they're talking about.
Yeah, I agree.
they're talking about playing for time instead of hard pushing anybody. Also, everybody remember this. The quality here is not the quality from my stream. It's just the quality of the streams that we're watching.
I don't know. I think you can get shot from Yaz right there if they're playing up top.
If you move the, you use a V, yeah, you do, but like it's just to play time, so it ends on.
I got some other action going off right now as VK goes down. Oh.
That shit's so framey, dog.
The frames come back to get them as Diffie tried to push out there without actually ADSing, and that caused his team in that situation. We might see that from a different angle in a little while. 41. There has been an update. With the release of the next update, we will see that the frame issue is solved a little bit, and it's being solved by there's something they have called dynamic resolution, and it's going to be able to keep the frames at a consistent number instead of what's happening right now. We're going to be able to get some more action. This is still Avita looking. This is still Avita looking for people to fight. There's 41 people left.
Heaven's not even really looking at us right now.
On this particular situation. We'll let you get in on the comms and you can see what they talk about and what's going on.
They can only see the vehicles, they can't see you.
Anyone's still yellow direction because they can see me.
Where is this con? Is he on the roof or where?
He's on the tall one with the open roof. On blue.
They should get pulled out next zone, and we should be good, I hope.
I mean, I'm trying to look for the
You guys might hear some language that you're not used to hearing on this channel, but that's not my fault. I can't help it. This is an intense situation, and what's said is said. We just got to go along with it.
It's not just this one guy. It can't be that I'm getting shot from 2 different angles.
No, from my side, and if you lie right next to us, like.
It seems as if Avita is getting shot by everybody. We haven't seen who was shooting at them. We don't know what's going on.
Hold your hand, hold on.
Honestly, literally just play time, boys. We'll
No,
have
I'm
to
saying
get
this is people 230, then they can head him again.
Let me hold your hand, bro. Let me hold your hand.
Their strat is just to play time. In that same circle, in that same situation, we're gonna go over. This is WC right now in the same situation at a different angle. It looks like Sweeney has got a knock on Deadly, and now it looks like Destroyer and Mask. This right now we're watching. Right now we're watching Destroyer as Destroyer holds. Destroyer's doing a good job. He wants to show you guys his monitors and stuff. Oh my gosh, Kofi getting a knock right there. Look at it from their perspectives. They're just putting down shots.
I'm gonna watch.
Bitterson goes down. This would be Safari Esports that is getting taken down right now.
There's no reason for us to even like.
Oh, a fucking grenade. Throw one in that smoke if you got one.
Nade going out into the smoke. That's a good call for a team that doesn't have a Warhawk. Gonna get a knock on free smoke.
Some metal compound.
Gonna get that confirmation on Khan.
Nice. Hello.
Gonna answer the phone mid-fight. We don't need to hear what he's talking about. Now we have shots going down.
Find the dip in front of you guys. Wanna kill him, Moro?
I got a boost real quick.
Hang on.
Smart, I'm not going.
Damn, DA, let's go, baby.
Push me, someone.
We're a little bit behind you. I'm throwing a grenade in that smoke.
Oh no, my game crashed.
Oh, we have a game crash
On the
going.
right side.
Oh, it's not crashed. It's just a glitch.
Stupid. You guys got that?
To my right, sure.
Got him.
I thought your game crashed. The fuck is that?
It was the mini crash. 10 second thing.
It was like a
Damn.
10 seconds. Yeah, Avita's playing
Yeah.
right on my mark. Yellow.
Yes, I heard. I'm coming up to you, man.
We may be able to just leave it here for the remainder of the time. Again, 11 alive right now.
Did he die? If not, they're on blue.
They should probably be holding this at for the remainder of the time.
In that 3-step.
I wonder what this box is.
Travis still up. They have 3 up still.
The guy on the tree, 185, right at the 3-stack. He's in the open, yo.
Listen to these comms.
Yeah, I'm going to play the other side of the road right now just to get an angle. Yeah, I have an angle. No, moving on the edge of zone, Copra, right now. Moving out.
Man,
What's he
we're
doing?
doing our best.
Sorry, buddy.
10 up for them right now. This is Destroyer that we are looking at right here.
I see.
Cover for us.
He's tagged.
The comms for WC are very good.
30.
Get over there.
WC really needs this victory.
Zone.
Oh, that
At 170.
whoever that is doesn't have a helmet, but Lou able to knock him with the M24.
Bro.
That peak was crazy. That's fine. They're gonna be able to get the res off, and he's gonna be able to get a full heal gone. And he has a dinged up 2 helmet, but it doesn't really matter. He insta peaks.
Still 125 at the tree. He's got to run back out.
Who just knocked gravity? Still that good?
Tacticals knocks Lou, and then Lou knocks Gravity. This is the mates versus Avita versus WC at the end.
There's 2 down on attacking him.
I still don't know what this box is for. Somebody's gonna have to explain it to me later.
He's dead.
It's just crazy
Guy
to me.
120 has to move in a second.
Should be catching him right here. Oh, Destroyer hit him for so much.
Hey, lay down.
Left rock, 150 mask. Left of the white dot. Is that kid still left rock?
Yes.
Yeah, he's the tree speaking. But he was speaking.
4v3. I think it's rat, far left.
If you take the car, there's a dip right here. There's a big enough dip. Can you guys look at the guys? I'm gonna move right now into the field.
Yeah, Zach's dead on the right, so you can go right, I think. Lou's not bled out, I don't think.
Yeah, he did.
Who's died? You guys need to shoot the guy in the rock.
7 people still up.
Oh Shit, there's
I
a guy
can't
in the
see
middle
that.
of the
So it's
fucking
only 3 of them.
field.
They can't
I can't see him. I can't see him.
listen to their comms.
Hey, I did not know that guy was right there. He's literally playing center.
Oh, Mass got knocked right there. So it's
I
3v3.
see him.
That's Sweeney getting that knock. Shots are missing right here. Oh my God, and then Sweeney getting another knock is just... Looks like Standard's gonna get that confirmation. Now it's just Kofi and Warhawk. Oh shit.
Man?
Avini getting the knock right there. Warhawk and
One's still deep.
1v2. Oh, you see him over there on that tree.
They might try to get aggressive on you. You saw Sweeney, right? He's right there on that tree to your left. You can barely see it.
I don't think you can play the Dallas tree.
I'm lagging. No.
Okay, so Warhawk has maybe the worst internet on the planet. He plays very well.
That Sweeney's
His
right
ping
there.
is just sort of different, to be honest with you guys. He whiffed those shots. Sweeney does a good job, whoever that is. I think that Sweeney's doing a good job of keeping right into the run right there. Oh, good shots by Warhawk.
Gonna push it right.
Warhawk is low though. They're gonna just split the tree.
Don't kill me. Yeah, they might try to push you.
I think his idea right here
Well,
is to try to get a knock, or he's just gonna go down to the zone. Yeah, he's just gonna die to the zone right here. He can't give up extra points to Avita, and he understands that. So if he just dies to the zone, he's fine. GG's, we're gonna go to an intermission right now. Welcome back, everybody. This is the PCL, and we are back for match number 3. As you can see, sorry for the delay as well, but in match number 2, that was won by Avita. So match number 1 was won by the winner circle. Match number 2 was won by Avita. We are going to do our best to not disconnect this game. It is out of our hands when we do, but we do try to give you the action from the player perspective by going to their individual chats and allowing their individual streams and allowing you to get more and more of the action from them instead of getting it from me. So with that being said, that's a little bit of a taste of what you will see when we do the duos race. We will just be giving you the player perspective from each individual as they play through their games. We'll let you hear some of their comms. We'll try to keep it as we'll ask them to keep it as PG as possible, but you can't in the heat of battle. You cannot ask them to dumb down their rhetoric. You just have to let them do what they do, whatever they are comfortable with. But we know that PUBG is going to sometimes PUBG us, and we are a console league, and we have been battling through that forever, and that's why we have things in place that can help us in the future. When that situation is resolved and when we do not DC anymore, this game will be that much better. But until then, we love the game so much, we will go through whatever is necessary for us to continue to play it at a high level. And I appreciate the competitors for understanding and dealing with the delays that we just had right there, and being able to come out on top and nobody complaining and nobody saying anything. They just out here to try to have a good time. We did lose a couple of members. They had some things that they had to do. But with that being said, let's go straight into the score right now. After that last game, you could see right now that the mates are still in first place with 240 points. But in a close second is Winner Circle. Winner Circle have 235 points. They have mounted one of the craziest comebacks we've ever seen. Avita is also on the back of Winner Circle. Right now, Avita is pulling. Avita's close. The top 3 teams are really, really going to get it. They're out. And I love it. I love how this is turning out. You see that there's no team that's clearly out in front. Other teams are bouncing back right now. Sweat Lounge Gaming has dropped down to 5th place as Valor Kings have moved up to 4th, and these are your top 5. This is a really good way to round out your top 5, and then Torch coming up in 6th with 113. If you need those scores, make sure you hit exclamation point leaderboard in the chat, and you will be able to view it. Right now, SLG has dropped directly on the mates. I guess they were tired of it, either that they were going to get put out early or they were going to put a team out early. The rotations have been getting to them. They have not been rotating as well as they typically have, and they have not been putting out teams like they were in the qualifiers. In the qualifiers, they were completely devastating teams, and right now they have not been able to do that as of late. And I think that might be a little bit of their issue right now. You run into a situation where you're used to winning, and then if you don't win, it's hard to understand why you're not winning. And I believe that is the situation right now that the SLG is in. They probably know better than I do, and I don't know what their comms are between each other, but as it goes right now, they are not getting the wins that they are typically used to, and they're not winning the fights that they used to win, or that they have been winning. You love to see them turn that around right here. If they get this right here is huge for a team like WC. If they win this fight against the mates, that puts WC. All WC has to do is get 5 kills, and that will tie the game if nobody from SLG dies right here. This is the home of the mates. They drop here every single round. So I don't know. This is going to be a mind-boggling situation right here. It looks like Sparky has backed up to loot something else. I am not sure if the mates know or the mates do know and they don't feel like they have any loot. So they're backing away from this fight. That could be what's happening right now. If you see that's Tacticals, there's Dimshik, all the members are backing up into this smaller compound right here as SLG is waiting for a team, waiting for them to make the wrong move. Where's the circle? They are directly in the middle of the circle. DA has decided to go to military, and then you can see the bot shot is over here on your left-hand side. WC is War Crimes is in North George. Myth looting prison and the surrounding areas. And then you have WC Winter Circle in Milta Power. And then you have VK in actual Milta. AV has the ability to loot all this area. This game started with 13 teams in it. Torch has been relegated to 1 player. Everybody else is in here at full capacity, and it should be a good experience right here. The only thing is, it might take a little while longer to experience any fights, just because there aren't as many people playing as there usually is. There should be a 16 team fight with 4 people on each squad, but sometimes life gets in the way and those guys cannot participate. Again, this is a console league, and this is a hobby for a lot of people and not an occupation. This is a hobby for everybody and not an occupation. So these players do have things that come up and they are not able to participate. We do issue warnings for teams that cannot make it, and after 2 warnings, you just can't participate in the PCL anymore. We know that we have a obligation to entertain you guys, and in that obligation it says that there are going to be 16 teams competing, and there should be 16 teams competing each time. Dimchik just got smacked by this car from Tacticals. Should be 16 teams competing, and there should be full teams no matter what. We give teams an option of having 4 extra subs. And when you put your team together, you should be able to have enough subs. So if you have to take a day off or if you cannot participate, you have a 4-man roster right there. Oh, gravity goes down to Whistler. Whistler is on the side over there. So Whistler got the knock, but he also was getting shot at by Kid. Now, this might be devastating if the mates don't have the proper equipment. I could see the mates. I mean, I could see SLG doing exactly this. They don't care. They're going to just push hard body. They're here to ruin somebody else's experience. Trouble gonna get caught on fire by that Molly. So is Kid. Trouble gonna be low. I think that's a smoke going in there. No, that's a nade. Dimshik is out back. Dimshik able to get out of that house just in time. Kid still throwing nades. Kid not sure. Dimshik doing a very good job of playing this wall. And then Trouble goes down to Dimshik. This could be a turn. Kid gonna put down some shots, but Kid's not gonna know that Sparky's right there as well. So wow, that turned for the worst. Whistler still isn't. I don't know where Whistler's at. I just saw Monza. Monza has not crossed the street yet. Whistler and Monza have backed away from this fight, and that just left Trouble and that left Trouble and Kid by themselves. But look at this. Everybody's going to Pachinki. Here comes 2 cell phones. If you're WC, you do not want to see Snake gets ran over by Deadly, being deadly. What you don't want to see is the mates racking up these kills. You want to see somebody else getting them. Warrior Muff is going to put herself in harm's way, not even gonna know that Monza's right there. If Whistler just peeks at that rock, Whistler is so focused on the mates right here, does not know that that rock right there is gonna have Warrior Muffin on it. Warrior Muffin is just out in the open. All he has to do is look to his right. He still has not seen her. She's just out there in the open, and he goes down to Superman because he was just tunneled in. So now it's Monza and Superman right here as Sola makes a play on a bike. Now Diffie's gonna have an angle on Monza as Monza tries to cross the street. Monza's gonna hit his little juke moves back and forth, trying to get a push on Superman, and now he's gonna go down. Sola pushed over because she thought that they were fighting the mates. They're not fighting the mates. Sola goes down to the mates. The mates just team shot her, and now 2 cell phones is gonna be in the eye of the mates. Wow. That is not what you thought was gonna happen right there. That push, they were not sold on that push right there. They had to send it as a team and as a unit, and it did not happen. XSE is now moving over as VK Onyx knocks Sweeney, and it's Lou knocks Onyx. I saw that fight on the map. We're gonna try to get there, and Sweeney gets confirmed by Kofri, and then Triple OG knocks Lou, and then Mask takes that Lou kill as well. Legit knocks Standards, and then Standards goes down to Showtime, and then Ratatat knocks Triple OG and Showtime. He's gonna get that confirmation. No, he's not. Warhawk's gonna steal Triple OG kill right there. Then Warhawk's gonna put some damage on Ratatat. Ratatat's gonna have to win this fight if he wants some kills, and he loses the fight right there. And now it's just straight legit is the only one alive. And here comes WC. There's no way straight legit's gonna be able to get these reses off. Down goes straight legit. There are 10 teams left. There's so many points. We're just giving up. WC's still alive, and so are the mates. Down goes Avita, and down goes VK. We have Safari Esports rotating in. We still have Torch still alive with Abrix making his move. 2 cell phones is alive. A Myth is alive, and so is DA. There's no way I just named 10 teams, was it, chat? Oh yeah, WC War Crimes still alive as well. Now this is what we typically see towards the end of tournaments. Teams that don't have a shot or don't believe that they are going to win or in a chance to win if they play conservative start pushing everything. That's what SLG did at that particular moment. They felt like they needed to get some kills, so they pushed the leader and they were trying to take them out. Just so happens that it did not work out. The mates were able to get to one up them right there. That is huge for the mates. If the mates go down right there, Winner Circle takes the lead in this round. Now it's going to be a little bit harder for Winner Circle to take the lead. As long as the mates are up, Winner Circle has to get five extra points. 5 more points is what I wanted to say. Diffie, flip the vehicle. Warrior Muffin gonna have to get him out of there. They are gonna have to pull up to this little compound right here. Not the best compound, doesn't have the best sight lines, but it is a good place for you to get out and if you're in danger. That fighting right there, them taking these shots, them being the mates taking these shots, will allow Safari Esports to know where they're at. Safari Esports was able to hit Dimshik for a little bit, but not do a lot of damage right there. War Crimes still rotating in, just a little late. Gonna be all right. There are 10 teams up. Everybody has enough space in the zone to be okay. Dimshik gonna get taken down by Diffie. They're gonna get a res right here. I don't know Diffie's angle. I think if he backs up a little bit, if Dimshik just crawls back a bit, he's gonna be saved. War Crimes is going to drive straight through the middle of the zone. The zone has shifted. It looks like WC and XSE are the only people in the zone. When War Crimes is doing a good job of rotating, they were just in a precarious spot from that rotation, but now they have another rotation going on, and this is a good one. They're going to be first into this rotation because they were late on the last rotation. Now, where is 2 cell phones going to go? Is 2 cell phones just going to pull right up on them? Are they about it? Or are they going to drive to this compound? And then if they drive to this compound, Mask and WC is going to be waiting on them. And there goes shots out by WC. I'm always curious. 2 cell phones drive so close to compounds. I wonder if they mean to go to these compounds and then people start shooting at them so they don't go, or do they not think people are there? We're gonna have to get some information from 2 cell phones later on tonight, because they are risking it every time. Very close, very, very close situations at all times. DA pulling up right here behind WC. They're gonna go into these 12 houses over here, I believe, and then go pull up. This is gonna be a tight, a bunched up area for teams. I know if this team knew that this compound was open, they would definitely push to that compound. Here comes Safari Esports as well, rotating in. I'm not sure how this is looking for teams. Here comes Safari Esports. Is Safari Esports going to drive right up to this compound? Do teams not care? They don't care. Jack is coming through. Bitterson gets knocked instantly. Khan and Caleb both run into each other. Mask backed up. Diffie knocks Hoop Dollar. Here, Mask is on the roof. Khan had no chance. Donkey's gonna take that kill right there from WC. Khan's gonna get a thirst. A lot of shots going out. Caleb gonna get knocked right there. Destroyer knocks him from the other building. Jack Snack is gonna be in this building by himself, getting shot at through the window. He's gonna try to hold. He's just gonna hold this door until they push upstairs. He has an SLR out. Here comes Kofi. Kofi's gonna try to get the one-on-one. He's gonna get knocked and thirsted by Jack. Mask is going to eventually get that knock, but they've already lost Kofi. That is not good for them. Monster's going to get taken down by Diffie. Diffie's on the rampage right now. He just got a knock, and now he's getting to get his confirmation. They're going to push through. Ignite's going to knock Savage. WC War Crimes is getting taken down. Oh, Monster tried to get a C4 off. Since the first week, no one has died to a C4. Oh, Diffie's gonna get knocked by Red Eye. Red Eye does a very good job of knocking people with a bolt action, no matter what bolt action that is, whether it's an M24 or it's a Mosin or it's a Car 9. He does a very good job when he gets his hands on a bolt to get knocks. And he does that without being seen and without people shooting back at him. Well done by him. All these teams that we're looking at right now are out of the zone. But we have the mates who rotated on top. It's just the mates and Warhawk right here. Can Warhawk stay away long enough for his team to get to him, and then they can have a team v team fight? Here comes the pull-ups. I think Destroyer's gonna come back him up right here. Look how aggressive the mates are playing this. Sparky is gonna be one shot. They're gonna back up. Sparky is still gonna push over here. Gravity decided to back up a little bit. Sparky had to get to that ridge. Here comes a nade out. That's a flash on Destroyer. They're gonna try to back up to the vehicles and get out of there. Gonna be some group shooting going down at Destroyer. Destroyer's car is gonna be one shot. Destroyer came over to help out, and now Destroyer's gonna be the guy who gets taken down by Tacticals as Warhawk makes his way out of there. Now Warhawk is gonna get chased down by Botshot. This isn't what you see every day. This is a full-on assault on Warhawk. They are going to get him. Botshot not able to maintain their line on him right here, though. They're really chasing him. This is insane. Warhawk gonna go right into Myth. Myth is gonna let him have it. His car is already on fire. He tries to take a drive. Warhawk is gonna go down right here. Warhawk fighting everybody. Warhawk blows up to Myth. More shots going down. It's just Mass left from WC as the mates are still alive. Ignite getting tagged up from Team 14. That's WC War Crimes. 2 cell phones taking shots out at DA. DA taking shots out at War Crimes. Poop Dollar getting knocked. Poop Dollar getting confirmed by Free Smoke. WC War Crimes out. Diplomacy getting a knock right there. XSE holding down the trenches in the middle of the field. DA holding down the outside of the mountain, and then we still have 2 cell phones holding down their compound. Now we have the mates holding down the middle of the hill right here, and over here we have Myth. Shots going out at everybody. At the back, there are only 8 teams up, 22 alive. This is phase number 5. Teams are getting wiped super quick, and that's just because teams are sitting it. Nobody's playing for placement in the shacks or anything like that. These teams understand that placement is not going to advance them. They need to get the kills. They need to be on the hunt right now. That's why we just saw that play by Botshot. Botshot made a play. Now Mask is in here by himself taking shots at Diffie. Here comes the 3-person push. What can Mask do? Mask is downstairs holding the door. Superman's gonna get shot at. He's gonna have to back up. Warrior Muffin gonna go down to Dimshit. Diffie pushes in, gets knocked by Mask. Is Mask gonna win this? It's a 1v1, Superman and Mask. Superman, Mask pushed out. Superman takes down Mask. He was not playing any games, just full on pushed him. 7 teams up, 19 people alive. The mates holding down the middle with WC out. They feel like they have a chance to increase their lead. They need a win. They need some kills in order to put some space between them and the next team. Is DA gonna make the play? Is DA gonna push? They throw a smoke over here. I'm surprised that this was thrown. I don't know who threw the smoke, but I'm surprised. I'm surprised there isn't a full-on assault being put down. Dimshit gonna go down to Beard. This might be tough for the mates. Beard gonna absolutely continue to rail him until he goes down. Shoot until the target is confirmed. Here comes a nade. Molly going out. Deadly taking down Gravity as well. Those smokes don't matter. Here comes DA. They see the knocks. Sparky gonna push straight through. Diplomacy gonna push straight to Sparky. Sparky gets a knock. Sparky goes down. Tacticals goes down. DA making the play. So that keeps the game closer. That keeps the events closer than what they were before. That's insane. Myth taking down Rom. Sturdy gonna be 1v4 on this side. They're gonna get that confirmation right there. Sturdy just trying to hold for as long as he can. XSE still up. There's 6 teams up. XSE, Myth, DA, 1 member from 2 cell phones. What's Sturdy gonna do? Does Sturdy have a chance? Here comes Joker. Joker says, no, sir. Get out. See you next game. XSE's trying to win a game. Gonna pull up right here. We still have a member of Torch alive. 5 teams alive right here. 2 one-man and groups right here. This is a tough spot to pull up for XSE. There's gonna be a nade that hits 2 of them. Down goes Moose Slaps and down goes Tinsy. And then Fingers Kills is on fire. Oh, and the car falls on. Wait, the car fell on him. He didn't die. But then there goes Beard to confirm that kill. This has been one of the craziest games. 4 teams up, 2 4-man, and 2 1v1s. Down goes Abrix to Superman. So now it's a 1v2 sorry, it's a 1v4 before smoke gonna go, free smoke gonna go down. Superman just gonna try to lick his wounds. I think Beard might have an angle. Whoa, somebody has something. This game is going to end in phase 7. That is insane. Here's some shots going off. Here's some more shots going off. Nades going out. Let's just get in. Let's just get in and see what happens. 5 kills for DA. Shots going down right now everywhere. Joker is focused on Superman trying to get this easy kill, but Superman's not going to leave his place. I think he's just going to get inside that little building right there. If DA gets a knock on Myth, this is going to put Myth in a bad situation just because of where Joker is facing. I don't know what I want to see right here. We got to see what happens. DA is trying not to play too aggressive, because they might end up in a situation where one of them gets knocked and somebody takes advantage of them. But right now, DA is on the outside. Superman is going to get pushed right here by 2 members. As they hear that shooting, they should have noticed where people were at right here. Superman is out in the open. Superman played that right there. Superman played that game right there very, very aggressively. I think that he could have just went into a compound and stayed alive for just a little bit longer to keep his team alive. Maybe he didn't notice how many people were still up. There go Joker, gonna get a kill. I mean, gonna get a knock on Red Eye. Red Eye has called for the revive as Ignite takes down Deadly. He's gonna back up right here. He's gonna back up. Deadeye got right in the way of his bullet. He was not able to get the shots off that he wanted. And then Beard gets the knock, and that's it. That's it. Myth with a win right there. 13 kills. DA with 5 kills. 2 cell phones with 5 kills. Torch with 0 kills, but some placement points. Same thing for XSE. Let's take you right in to the instant replay. I'm going to be honest with you guys here. That game was completely insane. It started off with SLG bringing the fight directly to the mate's front door. And then the mates being able to withstand that fight. They retreated a little bit, got into a different location. There was a knock, there was an aggressive push, but it didn't look like the push was in unison. And then it ended up being that the mates ended up with the win right there. And as the mates got that, the mates were able to hold off that, and then 2 cell phones comes over and knocks the rest of SLG, and then 2 cell phones goes and makes an aggressive push later on, which leads to another aggressive push, which leads to another aggressive push. Botshot literally chased down Warhawk in that game. They didn't want to see, they didn't care about nothing. They didn't care about who was around. They had a vendetta with Warhawk himself, so they chased him down to the ends of the earth, they said. I respect it, and I agree with it. Go out and get them. You're tired of it. You've had enough. You don't want to hear about it anymore. Go get these people. Same thing with Myth right here. Myth played this very well. XSE just happened to rotate into a terrible, terrible spot. They rotated into this little... They rotated downhill, and then the nade immediately came out. That nade knocked 2 individuals, and then there was nothing that they could do. I'm just so curious as to why Finger Skills is on fire, and then after he's on fire, how come this flipping car doesn't blow him up, right? I mean, it should land on him. Boom, he should be dead. There's no way. Cars weigh a lot. I'm just saying. And then he gets taken down immediately by Beard. Over there, Superman wins his 1-on-1, and then it's just 4v4, and Myth is able to wrap up DA. Ignite did get a knock on Deadly. I'm surprised that DA doesn't play this a little bit more aggressive when they hear those shots going out, but maybe in their mind they thought that there were more people up than what there actually was, and that is what caused them not to be able to play that as aggressive as they wanted to. Again, this comes with, after you're in a lot of in-game scenarios, you can kind of count where people are going to be at, and then you kind of keep track of what's going on a little bit better. The more you keep track of what's going on, the better you are, and then the better you are at knowing when to push and when not to push. In that situation, if they would have played it just a little bit more aggressive, I believe that they would have been had a better chance of winning that right there. But you love to see them being in the top two, still making their climb. I love the fact that these three teams are in the top three and they're still playing hard, even though they might not feel like they have much to play for. There's always a shot. You might have to win a lot more games, and you might have to win a lot more consecutively, but there's a shot. There's an outside chance that you still have the ability to win, and that is what a competitor always believes. And then when there's no shot to win, what you do is you join the game and you try to ruin the winner's chances to win. You pick a team, you say, this is the team we're going to kill for the rest of the day because I don't want them to win. Nothing against them. I just don't care for this team to win it right here. So you play it as aggressive as possible and you full on push them. That's what we saw from SLG, and that's what I expect to see from a lot of teams going forward, just to make it so it's not an easy road for the teams in first place or the teams already winning. That is how competitors do. You keep competing no matter what, and then at the end of the day, you're just proud of yourself that you went out there and you gave it your all, and you come back and fight another day. Superman right here, boy. If I don't know where he was going, but he could have just made it to our house or something, and just, if they came to get him, they came to get him. I guess he was, the zone was closing. He had to get into the circle. So he was just running to get into the circle. I see that. And his driving alerted everybody to his location, and then they just came to go get him. Down goes Deadeye right there. But Deadly goes down at the same time. Now, right here, I think Diplomacy sees Joker. The crawl right here. The crawl. I don't get the crawl. As he crawls, that kind of throws him off, but he was shot in the back anyway, and that's that. I'm going to take you guys to a brief intermission, and we'll be back for our last game. welcome back, everybody. I am your host, Invasion Bing, and this is the PCL, the PUBG Console League. We are in match number 4 of TPP action. There are only 5 games left total in this league for season number 8. It is intense. It is building. I am excited about it. I'm so excited. Let me show you guys why I'm excited right now. Like, we thought things were getting spicy because of that last game, which, let me tell you guys this, the first game was won by WC, the second game was won by Avita, the third game was won by Myth. Now, going into the 4th game, the scores are as follows: 246 points for the mates, but 244 points for Winner Circle. There is a 2-point difference. There is a 2-point difference. If Winner's Circle does not die on top of that hill right there, there's no doubt in my mind that they are taking the lead. But now they have to come with it again. And not too far away is Avita. If Avita wins 2 games with 10 kills and place a little higher than the mates, which they are capable of, they can be in 1st or 2nd place. So the top 3 teams just fighting it out, and that's what we like to see. The Valor Kings aren't far behind with 144 points, and then Sweat Lounge Gaming with 134 points. Sweat Lounge Gaming could have the week of all weeks next week, and they can start it right now, and that could bring them all the way back into 1st place as well. We'll see how everything turns out. Let's get right back into the action. Remember, everybody, I am hosting, and this is a console league. With it being a console league, we do not have the spectating tools that are. We do not have the spectating tools that they do have on PC. So we will not be able to go between first-person view and flyover perspective. We can only do that once. After we do that, we are stuck in the we are stuck in that perspective. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to drown ourselves. We're going to get into that flyover camera. After we're in that flyover camera, we're going to take you to as much of the content as I can without disconnecting. We disconnected earlier. It's not our fault. What we try to do is move the camera pretty slowly so that the map can render and things can all process before we get in there and get right to the action. But the way that action popped off last game, I gotta be ready. I gotta get my camera ready. I gotta be focused. Look, we got action already. Oh no, I thought we had action. I don't know what that was. Whew. But now we have a hard Severny circle, and look at this. WC going back to their roots, going down to the military. It's DA and WC in military. WC is looking to enact some revenge on what happened in that last match. The mates drop outside of Pachinki because of what happened last game. These guys understood what teams were trying to do, adapted and focused on something different. Smart play by the mates. That is a smart idea. Don't ego trip and then have to fight SOG, which is another very, very good team. And if you put yourself in a bad position, they may be able to ruin what you have going on right now. DA might do the same thing to WC. Our camera is located at Ferry Pier. We will try to go look at that action, and then hopefully we can make it back to see other action. But we do need to check out and see what the number 2 team is doing right now, because if this team is able to wipe DA, that puts them ahead of the mates right here. Red Eye getting some shots put down right now. Everybody remember, this is only the TPP day. There are more events coming up. We do have FPP. FPP just had their first money round. Their second money round week is at the end, is Saturday and Sunday. We also have at the end of that, there will be in August, there will be a high stakes league where the payout is more, but the buy-in is also increased. We also have coming to you duos kill race, and we will have an NA version of that, and we will have a EU version of that. That allows people to play both sides and then go from there. Destroyer's gonna push in here. Down goes Ignite. Here comes Diplomacy. Kofi's gonna run by that. Deadeye gets taken down. Diplomacy gonna get taken down as well. This has WC in first place already. There's one more member of... There's one... Oh, Free Smoke is gonna get out of there. There is one more member up. As we take you back to the action in the mainland, WC is going to have to figure out a way to rotate in and then allow themselves to get in position to get some kills. This is going to be a weird circle. The reason why it's weird is because all the teams tend to stay in the southern part of the circle. So we're going to see a lot of teams right here where we're going to see a lot of teams right here on this bridge and in Watertown. And then they're typically going to group up right there. And then they're going to move up a little bit as time goes by. But remember, there are only 13 teams playing at this moment, and there are 42 people alive. I was remember the PCL is here for everyone. We have an FPP division and a TPP division. If you guys do not want to participate in the TPP division, well then join the FPP division. If you don't want to watch the TPP division, then watch the FPP division. If you want to watch the FPP division and the TPP division, watch them both. I've never understood how the perspective of the players matter to the people viewing at home. You're not playing, it doesn't matter. It's the same game. It feels the same way. People have the same angles. You have the same angles as a spectator, right? So I just want to make sure that everybody understands that that's how it goes down. We want to make sure that this is an environment for everyone. Nobody is doing this as a job right now. They're not making a bunch of money from it. This is a hobby for everybody. And I want to make sure that the PCL is somewhere where people can go to play in a competitive environment, no matter what the game is or perspective that they're playing in. If you have a particular perspective that you like, just show up on the day that the perspective is in. And if you are new here, we welcome you. We're here with open arms. We welcome everybody. And that's just how we do. We don't speak poorly. We don't speak about people who play in any perspective, and we don't talk bad about people who participate in the PCL. We keep the chat very, very positive. And that's the way we're going to continue to do it. That's how the PCL has worked for 8 seasons, and some seasons we didn't keep numbers of. And we're going to continue to do it that way. And if you don't like it, you don't have to be a part of this fantastic fantastic community. SLG's going to get ambushed right here by the mates. The mate bit him again. Oh, the mates are just, oh my goodness. Tacticals, oh my goodness. SLG Whistler takes down, Trouble takes down Gravity, and now it's Sparky and Whistler right here. Whistler gets taken down. It's just Trouble. Trouble pushes up to Sparky. He wants to take Sparky out. Oh my goodness, and that Gravity kill. Sparky goes down. Trouble made it his point. Trouble made it his mission to take him out. Dimshik is gonna pick up Tacticals, and now Trouble. Oh man, that's crazy. With that happening, I think the mates in WC are tied right now, kill-wise. Point-wise. Holy heck. And then we have another fight going on over here that I missed, and Finger Skills goes down to a nade, and he's confirmed. XSC tried to get aggressive on Bot Shot and Rom, making him pay. Is it just Rom right now? Am I missing the rest of them? It might just be Rom. I might have missed one going down. So Havoc, Moose Slaps, and Tinsy all over here. This is the fourth and final game. Trouble trying to make his way away from that fight. Rom got another one with a nade. They're in the exact same spot. They didn't even move. He didn't even have to change the throw. It was literally the same throw. Oh my goodness. Is this person's body burning? Oh, that is so gruesome. Moose Slaps just trying to... There is another team member that's Havoc gonna go get that res. Rom gonna stay here and fight instead of backing up. He just was playing that roof. He played it so well. And okay, now he's gonna swim his way out of Watertown. Shots going out as we scroll up a little bit. Look at what we have. We have two cell phones in the middle, holding it down. VK over here in the 4. Oh, they're on the opposite bridge over here. So the George Pool Bridge, and then this team is holding those 4 houses. They're going to have good shots on Dimshik and Tacticals. Dimshik and Tacticals going to have to rotate away from this. They don't want to put themselves in a fight. They need their placement points. They need to put themselves in a fight that they can win easily. They have to avoid these tough scenarios where they're fighting a team that's spread out in different compounds and they have to push. Free Smoke still alive after that fight, and then Abrix riding the top of the circle, gonna be alive for a very, very long time. Here comes Myth, gonna push in from the side. We might see a fight right here between VK and Myth. I'm going to take the camera over there. Safari Esports should be comfortable in this compound that they're in. There's not going to be that many rotations, so they might not get that many kills. But what they will be capable and able to do is they will be able to stay there for an extended period of time and hopefully get some placement points out of it. Mole going to get shot. Tacticals and Dimshik are going to shoot at Trouble. Trouble has been spotted. Rom's been spotted as well. WC playing all the way to the back. They're just going to try to get some placement points as well. Here comes Safari Esports making a move. Jack Snack might be going for a push right here. They might be trying to disrupt the winners, the mates right here. Jack Snack. Oh, he hopped off his bike. I thought his bike had did something funny, like season 2 of PUBG. You know how it used to be back in the day. Tacticals is going to push over here. It's going to be a one-on-one between two of the best players in PUBG right now. Here comes the nade. Oh. Here comes this is the longest fight between a 2v1 I have ever witnessed in my life. The man is so good with his movement, and he knocks Dimshik. He's gonna get that confirmation. Trouble and Tacticals. Tacticals in trouble. Trouble takes down Tacticals. Oh no, that's not what. And he shoots the dead body. Does it some more. He reloaded and still finished it off. Trouble. Causing a little bit of trouble. One of the best players in the game. They double pushed him or were not able to get that win right there. And now We see what we see. Remember that the leaderboard will be 1 game behind. The current standings do not tally until this game has been complete. There are shots being taken from AV at Safari Esports. This is phase number 3. We have 11 teams involved. DA Free Smoke and Abrix still alive at the top. Now we have Myth fighting 2 cell phones. We're going to try to take you up there to see that long distance fight that they're having. Also, behind us, there was Avita was Trouble, gets that kill, and then drowns himself. 10 teams up. Trouble didn't want the points. He just wanted to kill the mates. Gonna be a lot of bad blood after that there. Chat. Do we see the makings of a rivalry? I like what I'm seeing here. I like what I'm seeing here. Myth is gonna come over here and then they're gonna they're gonna come over. They're gonna come over here and put some shots down on 2 cell phones over there. DA is gonna they're gonna rotate up right here. DA Free Smoke is gonna just try to get into the circle and stay alive as long as possible. WC was able to get those kills right there a little bit earlier. VK is just gonna try to hold as well. VK would love to win this game. I mean, a lot of stuff is happening with the top teams. If VK can get a couple high placed games and a couple kills, they could sneak their way into a relatively good position. I just saw somebody from WC hit a shot on one of the members from Safari Esports. Oh, I couldn't see him. They had blended in with the background of the water right there. So we still have 3 teams in this residual area in phase 4. Abrex is just gonna hold the outside. Triple OG and VK still holding their side. We are going to see a slowdown in action right now. The only team that has to make a play right now is WC. WC is going to try. Oh, it's XSE too. WC is going to try to rotate in here. This might be a tough situation for them. When they play cautious, they end up running into teams that played a little bit more aggressive who already have a spot in the circle. They're not a team that plays very cautious very well. I think they should got to keep their foot on the gas and keep going for it. When they play too cautious, things like this happen. They got shots down by Lou. Warhawk is going to try to avoid this. Mash tries to get a run over. Actually, they're going to pull right up. But then, like I say, oh, Warhawk, Sweeney. And if, oh, Sweeney gets ran over by Mask. That's not what they wanted to see. Lou's going to get a knock. Sweeney's going to get confirmed. Warhawk, actually, Standards gets that knock. Warhawk seems to be in a bad position. Lou has to make him pay. Actually, Lou's gonna get taken down. Mask's gonna get taken down, and that's gonna leave. Oh, Warhawk gets taken down as well by Ratatat. Mask's gonna push right on over here. All Ratatat has to do is stay alive for long enough for 2 of the teammates to bleed out, and he should be in a good position. He would also have caused WC a ton of problems. Down goes Ratatat. Avita needed to win that fight right there. That was a pull up on them, and they were not able to do it. That puts Warhawk, Destroyer, and Mash still on the playing field. And during that fight, Safari Esports was able to rotate into a better position for a future gatekeep opportunity. And now Triple OG, Onyx knocked Showtime. Showtime died because of it. And now Mythbeard is down, but it's a 3v3. Without that knock, it wouldn't be a 3v3. This is going to be another interesting situation between these teams. Now we got some rotations going on. VK did not want to be in that fight. They did not like the position that they were just in. So they're going to rotate to put themselves in a better position. This cover from the plane is outstanding. Not many fights go on here, but when the fights do go on here, this makes it. Myth gonna stay there as VK is gonna rotate around. VK putting down some shots. Myth putting down some shots. Onyx putting down some shots. This is going to be a good fight. It's taking a little while to materialize, but you can see it right now. Everybody's popping off. Shots are going down. Things are happening. Onyx is going to be low. We finally get some shots that landed. 8 teams up. 23 alive. We hear some... Who else is shooting? That's Straight Legit. I didn't even know Straight Legit was over there. Here comes 2 cell phones. It took a little time, and 2 cell phones is over here. Onyx beaming Snake with that AUG. AUG is a very good weapon from range. I don't really like it up close, but you can do some damage with it. Abrix finally going down the Moose Laps. He did a very good job for his team for as long as he could. 2 cell phones is making their way in here, and then Joker goes down. Myth Deadly looks like he's taking a lot of shots. Can he turn the tables right here? Triple OG is gonna play the wall. Triple OG plays very aggressive. Triple OG is gonna take down Deadly. Triple OG is a very aggressive player. After he gets you low, he is going to push. Onyx is gonna go down to Beard. Here comes WC looking to take over, and then here also comes 2 cell phones. 2 cell phones wants to get into the action. Beard goes down to Diffie. That's going to be a wipe for this team. And here comes VK pushing up. Oh, we have a Safari Esports. We have a Safari Esports Dub C fight. Safari Esports saw him, said we want it. WC pushing away, they don't want it. Safari Esports drove the cars over here. Oh man, don't back up now, baby. This is where this is what it's made about. This is what it's all about. Perry gonna take some shots. Perry gonna go down to Warhawk. Smoke's going out. Jack Snack gonna try to get some smokes out. He's gonna go down to Warhawk as well. WC's not only looking to take the lead, they're looking to blow the lid off the whole thing. Here comes Mass. Mass has the angle on Bitterson. Down goes Jack Snack, and Bitterson also goes down. Now it's Triple OG goes down. Superman getting the squad wipe on DK, I think. Excuse me. Oh man, WC with another team wipe. 4 teams up, 11 left. Over there and over yonder, we have 2 cell phones. Over here we have XSE. Then we have WC. Who are we missing? We're missing a person. Oh, it's Rom. Nade going off. Rom getting headed. Moose Slaps is gonna push over here. Moose Slaps doesn't care. Moose Slaps gonna drop. Rom gonna play his heart out. Rom gonna go down, but with all that commotion, you know who's coming up over the ridge. Oh, here it goes. There goes Destroyer. Destroyer's gonna go. I mean, there goes. Oh my goodness, they're DMRing these guys to death. Not figuratively, literally DMRing them to death. Quick ones. Oh, there it goes. That team is wiped. XSE's just wiped all DMR shots, but here comes 2 cell phones led by the wonderful Muffin. Muffin, well, she's in the back of the line, but you know, she leads the team. You get what I'm saying? King Diffie on his way as well. I am Superman. I know these guys. They have affiliation with a very, very good team, you know, that I know. But here they come. Let's see what they can do against WC. WC has taken the lead. If they win this game, it'll be... If they win this game, Superman goes down almost instantly to Mask. Warrior Muffin There goes King Diffie dying to Destroyer. Warrior Muffin has the angle. Warrior Muffin misses a few shots. Warrior Muffin, she has to back up now. Mass saw the shots were missed. Warrior Muffin's gonna put, it's just the two ladies from the team trying to get some stuff happening. Mass with the same shots in return. Mass gonna, Warrior Muffin gonna get taken down by Destroyer. Sola gets taken down as well. Not only did WC win the game, they won the game with 19 kills. They absolutely blew this out of the water. We're gonna have to go to an instant replay and check out that action because WC said we want it. We want the win. We want all the action. We want all the smoke. SLG picked out. First of all, let's go for SLG. SLG picks out the mates, goes for the mates. The mates have a good opportunity. They have 2 left. They're knocking down the rest of the team of SLG. They chase down Trouble, and then Trouble wins a 2v1 and then kills himself after he shoots out the dead bodies. You know, you could tell how he feels about that situation. And then you see everybody else just playing as aggressive as possible. And saying that WC was able to pull directly up on AV, put AV down, and after it puts AV down, it's able to they're able to rotate around the map, just wiping teams. There was a good fight going on back here between VK and Myth. 2 cell phones able to push up, get some kills on this. They're able to take a kill from Myth right here. They knock Myth beard, so that leaves VK to win this fight, and then instantly they knock VK as well. So 2 cell phones sweeping through teams as well, and then that leaves a little bit later. Safari Esports has the 1-on-1 with WC, and you could tell WC's feeling themselves. They literally hit every single DMR shot that was shot at that time, putting down Safari Esports. And then after that, they go down and handle XSE. And then after they handle XSE, 2 cell phones pushes over there, not knowing exactly where everybody is, gets insta claps on 2 cell phones, and then is able to wipe them 3v4. This is like 3 teams they wiped 3v4. That's insane. And if people don't think that these guys can play the game, or there's some circumstance in which they play better than other circumstances, no, they can just flat out play. They can just flat out play. And if you have a problem with the teams that are playing at this level in the PCL is open for everyone to register. I'm 100% sure WC will be back. I'm 100% sure the mates will be in there. SLG as well. Will you be there? That's the question. A lot of people do a lot of talking in chat, but don't do a lot of backing it up when it comes time to play. $50 is a lot to you? Then I'm sorry to hear that. But there has to be a fee to play, because teams don't always come and they don't always bring it. And then they leave after something happens, or after there's some after they don't have enough points. So there has to be some repercussions for that. Plus, we need to make the pot a little bit bigger, right? And if don't be afraid. Don't be afraid now. Don't talk big in the chat and be afraid to join the league. The league is open. It's right there. And then if you respect these players enough, join the league too, so you get your shots in on them as well. Everybody is capable of playing in the PCL. The PCL is not closed to anybody. It's not an invite-only type situation. We've never ever had an invite-only tournament. This has been for the people, for the community the entire time. These guys just get in there and they're just down to play at all times. Anytime, any event, all they want to do is play PUBG at a high level. That's what you got to want to do right there. XSE, man, you guys didn't stand a chance. I don't know what got into them and how they hit you with every shot, but it went down that exact way. GG's to you guys. That fight didn't last long enough for 2 cell phones to get over there and catch anybody slipping. So as soon as 2 cell phones got over there, it was on and popping. GG's to the recognition to know that this team was going to be over here. That's well played by, I'm telling you, that's just well played. We just got some interesting news right now. We just got an interesting email here at the PCL, and everybody, this should be a champagne celebration for me as soon as this is over. So there are good things on the horizon. Thank you guys for supporting the PCL so much, and thank you guys for being great. And with that being said, I'm done for the night. The scores will be out in a little while. Have a good night, everybody. Peace.